Now, if I decide these two articles are what I'm going to write about, I need to first rearrange them alphabetically by the last name of the author. I do not mean that you would switch the order of the authors for each article, so do not put Robertson before Stepinski. Being the first author is very important. Just follow what the article shows. What I meant is that I need to move this entry after the Giuliano one because G comes before S. In the Word web version, you can only do this manually. In the desktop of Word, there is A to Z sort function. Next, I'll add a title to this assignment on line 1. The title should be bold and centered. I can also start typing my annotation right below the entry. For example, I can say Giuliano et al. Conducted study. So for Stepinski, I could say the authors discussed. Reference list entries should have a hanging indent of 0.5 inches. So let's highlight this one. Click on the three dots and paragraph options. You can see it's not quite 0.5, so let's change that. I can have this selected and click on the pen brush and pen it over the next reference entry, which would move it to 0.5 indentation. The annotations should not be a hanging indent, but more a block indent. So let's first go over here and go to the special indent and choose none. And then let's highlight everything by selecting Control A and click on the three dots and look at the paragraph options again. So for the line spacing, it needs to be double. And I want to make sure in the before and after spacing, I have both 0 points showing. If it's blank, sometimes it's varied, and then that's not good. So let's click on OK. Now I need to push the annotation. So go over to the three dots and click on Increase Indent. So it's lined up with the hanging indent. Let's do the same for the second one. Three dots, increase indent. Doesn't look like quite lined up. So let's double check these using the paragraph option. Oh, it says before text only 0.42, so I need to put 0.5. Now it's perfectly lined up. The purpose of this is when you look at the annotated bibliography, you were able to quickly see, okay, here is a new citation, and this annotation belongs to this one. I see there's some extra lines. One way to see them is by click on the three dots and the show hide paragraph sign. Then you can see there's some extra lines here that I can quickly select and delete. And I should also delete this extra line here. Oops. Oh, I selected the title. So, oh, took off the hang indent. Let's put it back to hang. Okay. Nice. Now, the font isn't quite right. So I'm going to select everything, click in the text, take off the paragraph show sign, and Control A to select everything and make sure it's either Times New Roman 12 or Calibri 11 or Arial 11. Arial 11. You also need to remember to insert a page number. So click on Insert, Page Numbers, choose the top right corner. Okay, so the web version of Word would show sometimes a very long page. Let me go to the View tab and click on Separate Pages, and automatically the page number was added. Now let's review. The first one looks good. The second one was messed up. I think it's because I used the pen brush. So I need to change the journal title back to italicized and the volume number italicized. Also, the DOI link should be a live link. I'm going to try enter. Oh, it works. Going back. Now it looks good, except the page number should be 2 because you need to have a title page as page 1. And this annotated bibliography would be page 2. And then you probably would have a page 3, but do not repeat this assignment title on page 3. The title should only appear twice. Once on the title page, once at the beginning of your assignment.